good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Thanks.
G'day everyone and thanks for tuning in. You're joining a very underdressed me today and we're on the final leg of this very long journey home. So let's get this video started.
G'day everyone, that's right, I'm coming to you from Melbourne International Airport. And I just got off a flight from Manila on Philippine Airlines, and that was my first time flying with them. And I have one more domestic connection to do, and that is from Melbourne to Adelaide, and I'm flying with Virgin Australia in business class, coming from the tropics straight into Melbourne winter. Look, I'm still in shorts. So it's absolutely freezing. I can actually see my own breath. Yeah, let's get out of the cold, back into the warmth of the terminal, and into the comfortable Virgin Lounge. Let's do this.
If you're new to my channel, my name's Ryan and I create heaps of travel and food related content. This is the final video installment of an epic trip starting in Adelaide some 9 days ago. I ate through Melbourne, going through the chaos of Melbourne Airport to Singapore where I ate before ending up in Kuala Lumpur to eat some more. I flew back to Australia via Manila and here I am. Link to those videos are found in the description. And if you like that sort of thing, hit subscribe and the bell icon so you won't miss out on my future videos. Leave a like and a comment to let me know how you feel as well. Thanks in advance for your support. Now that I'm back on home turf, I head into what's my favorite lounge in Virgin Australia's network. This lounge is blessed with high ceilings and heaps of natural light. The staff warmly welcoming me back is a guarantee. By now, I've been awake for over 26 hours and in serious need of a shower, having marinated myself very well coming from the tropics, departing Kuala Lumpur yesterday morning. But first, we eat. If you've eaten the way I have in the past week through some serious epic foodie destinations, this plate of potato rosti with bacon and baked beans is a reminder of reality, that I'm back in the land of the bland. Virgin Australia offers up to 5 flights a day to Adelaide from Melbourne. This morning, I'm on flight VA219, which departs just after 10 AM. If you have gold status and above, flying in business or premium economy, you get to board first. Since I'm flying in business, I get to be one of the first few passengers to board. Welcome on board Virgin Australia's business class cabin on their 737. It's configured in 2 rows of 2 by 2. The advertised seat pitch for this product is at 37 inches. This aircraft does not have charging ports, but that doesn't matter for this short flight. There's also a pull-out cocktail table, and here's a seat recline button. These large headrests are 6-way adjustable for your comfort, especially if you are so jet-lagged like I am right now. The retro overhead console consists of reading lamps and individual air nozzles. Inside the armrest is where you'll find the tray table. In our ever-declining standard of business class offerings in Australia, it's good to know pre-departure bevies are still a thing. Water is our choice today, the other option being OJ. The airline has not reinstated in-flight magazines, which was removed when the pandemic hit. So seat pocket contents include a safety card and a non-branded vomit bag. Damn, I can't even spew in style into a Virgin branded airsick bag.
The crew will be flying you through to Adelaide today. In command of the aircraft we have Captain Rod McMurdy, assisting Rod is First Officer Andrew Crow. And your crew looking after your comfort and most importantly your safety, we have Alicia, Sharon, Kieran and myself Tim. As we are about to commence our safety demonstration, we do ask if you could please pause any electronic devices that are still in use. Thank you.
Welcome aboard. It's great to have you with us. At Virgin Australia, your health and safety come first, so we appreciate you giving us your attention as we take you through some important information about this flight. Face masks are mandatory on this flight, so thanks for wearing yours. Just make sure it covers your nose and mouth and that you keep it on throughout the flight. If you do forget, we'll give you a gentle reminder. Your seatbelt should now be done up low and tight across your hips. To fasten, push the ends together until they click, then pull the strap to tighten.
After hurtling down runway 27, we're soon airborne into the cloudy skies over Tullamarine bound for Adelaide. We cover a distance of roughly 645 kilometers and a flight time of 1 hour 10 minutes. VA219 departs Melbourne at 10 AM, means we would be served a meal of brunch. Before pushback, the flight attendant came to each of us and trust me when I say, I saw his luscious lips move on his bearded face. But my jet-lagged brain just wasn't comprehending anything he said. It felt like I was on an episode of Charlie Brown, because all I heard was go 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 go. What the hell? I'm assuming he was taking our meal orders, so I mumbled, I'll take the first option please. Go go go. Coke no sugar, please. Not just my hearing, but my eyesight was also starting to fade as well, as everything seemingly played out in slow motion as I struggled to stay awake. In-flight entertainment on Virgin Australia consists of Wi-Fi streaming, which beams the options into your device. You just have to connect onto the onboard Wi-Fi and voila, you're good to go. It also comes with the in-flight map, so you'll know where you are at any time. Since this was a very short flight, our meal trays came flying out of the galley very quickly. Apparently, go 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 meant that I ordered the chicken katsu burger with spicy mayo and coleslaw, served with a toasted buttered brioche bun. Accompanying it on the tray was a glass of my Coke no sugar and a little chocolate heart. Oh, there was also a packet of cheese and crackers. Besides my obsession with choux pastry, the next confectionery fetish of mine has to be the brioche. I simply love it. And this one was done to perfection. The fried chicken katsu was crispy and accompanied perfectly with the slaw and mayo. All in all, this was an adequate meal for a flight of this length, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. As we cross over the state border into South Australia, the time is now just after 10:30 AM. I woke up from my hotel room in Kuala Lumpur just over 26 hours ago, and having not slept a single second since then, I finally caved in. I let the camera record what I thought was a B-roll of me staring out of the window, looking into the distance, casting my thoughts asunder. Instead, I drifted off into slumberland with my mouth opened. I rarely sleep on planes, so treasure this moment because this could very well one day be inducted into the YouTubers Hall of Fame. The Murray River, or as it's known in South Australia as the River Murray, is Australia's longest river, stretching a total distance of 2,508 kilometers. Beginning in the Australian Alps, it flows through New South Wales, Victoria, and finally through South Australia before emptying its contents here at Lake Alexandrina. This also signals our approach into Adelaide from the south. So it's time to draw my conclusions to summarize today's journey. And here we are, an eventful, feature-packed itinerary of the last 9 days. After being stuck in Australia for 3 years, the feeling of finally using a passport to cross an international border is definitely epic. It felt so liberating, not having to contend with border restrictions, proof of vaccination, hotel quarantine and the likes. We have definitely taken the free movement of people across borders for granted, and it took the pandemic to remind us it doesn't take a lot for us to be locked in again, separated from our loved ones. So this trip was extra special, as I was able to reunite with family and friends after being forcibly kept apart. But all's not well though. Travel through major Australian airports are still embarrassingly challenging through totally avoidable scenarios. The lack of forward planning has thrown airports into chaos, exposing the weak fundamentals of Aussie airport operations. And this trip of mine has just proven just how ill-prepared we are to handle open international borders. But don't let that stop you from traveling though. You just have to be mentally prepared to deal with inefficiency. That being said, I'm glad to be home, so let's enjoy this stunning approach into Adelaide International Airport. am home. 9 days ago, I began my journey at this exact spot. So this flight today from Melbourne to Adelaide is actually a small part of a wider itinerary where I went to Melbourne, I ate myself through Melbourne, Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, and I flew back here to Adelaide via the Philippines.
So make sure you check out those videos. I'll link them in the description below. And if you've watched the video all the way up to this point, I really thank you for your support. Hit me up on Instagram so you do not miss every time when I travel on one of these epic trips again, and you can follow my travels in real time. Of course, more importantly, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap that bell notification icon so you get pinged every time when one of my videos come up. So until my next video, I'll see you guys around. Stay safe. Goodbye.